Welcome back to another reloading and rambling. And this one is going to be very much a rambling. So whenever I do these reloading and ramblings, it really is just me thinking of a topic. I sit down, start reloading, and I just talk about that topic. I just literally ramble about it. There's no editing, there's no cuts, there's no script. It's legit. Just me sitting here going through my thoughts in real time. And that is a dangerous thought by itself. But that's exactly what it is. And something I've been thinking about a lot here lately is what is going to be my next gun purchase. It's a good thought. It's something that I enjoy thinking about. Sometimes I'll put myself to sleep thinking about it, or put myself to sleep researching what I'm going to buy next. But I'm kind of stuck right now. I'll be honest. I don't have anything that's really nagging at me super hard to get. And it's a weird place for me because normally I have my eye on something that really gets me going. But honestly, there's not a whole lot of new stuff that's came out that's got me super excited. There's so many Glock clones that are out now, and everybody's like, oh, try this one, try the Dagger, try the RMX, or they're all the same to me. It's not exciting at all, and I get it. Like, you guys probably want to see, or some viewers probably want to see reviews on it and stuff, but you got to remember, I'm still buying all my guns. I don't get stuff sent to me for free to review. So they have to really kind of make sense for me to purchase them, if that makes sense to you, because I'm still going to own the guns after I do the videos, or I've got to take a loss and sell them, which I guess I could do. But it's just like, for my personal collection, my personal desires, I just go through so many different thoughts. Like, I'll just kind of walk you through some of my thoughts. Like, I was eyeballing the Springfield 2020 line, not the year, the 2020 model, the new red line. I say it's new. I think it's fairly newish. The red line is basically the lightweight version of the Waypoint that came out 3 or 4 years ago. Carbon fiber barrel. It's got a lightweight Trekker stock. Still has the same 0.75 MOA accuracy guarantee from at all the other 2020s. So to me, that was like, yeah, that's pretty interesting. And of course, I would get it in a chambering that I'm familiar with, probably 308 if I was going to get it, or I would go with maybe their long action version, which I'm not real thrilled about. Maybe the 300 PRC, or I'm not real thrilled about getting something like that in long action. But anyways, I get to thinking on that. It's like, oh yeah, well that'd be a cool purchase. And then I'm like, but I already have a 30-06. I already have, so many different guns that will do the exact same thing that one does. And at the end of the day, it's still a bolt action rifle. How excited am I about that? If I'm just wanting to make little tiny groups, I have all kinds of rifles that can do that, and could probably do it cheaper with 223 or 6.5 Grendel or whatever. So it's like, okay. So I end up dead-ending myself on stuff like that. And it's like, all right, well, so do I want my next gun to be like a historical purchase, something nostalgic. I was looking at, I forget who, I got one of those email flyers that had some surplus stuff on sale, and they had some good condition or very good condition Walther P38s. And I was looking at this, like, that would be cool to have, cool to just to own one, and whatever. And then it's like, well, I'm a shooter. I like to shoot the guns and enjoy the guns. And if it's really not bringing anything else to the table shooting wise and other things that I have, do I really just want an expensive piece to look at that's basically an antique decoration for the inside of the safe, which I have. I have those. I have several guns that basically just sit there, and I don't really shoot them, not because it's like some sort of like I'm just going to keep something unfired or mint or anything like that. But like, let's just say my 19-4, for example. It's in really, really great condition. I've shot it. I've made a video on it. I shoot it some, but I don't really shoot it a lot because I have other options that are very similar that I'm not going to be banging away an old classic piece that I can't replace. So I'll use my Smith & Wesson 686 Plus for 357 Magnum work most of the time because it's a lock model. It's got the ugly Hillary hole. It's stainless. How bad can I really beat it up anyways? I can just polish that right back up. You can't just polish up that old bluing on a pinned and recessed old K-frame. So to me, it's like, okay, historical, cool. Am I going to use it? Probably not. But then here we go again. Now you're getting inside of my probably slightly autistic, very ADD, very OCD mind, and how my thought processes go here. So then it's like, okay, but do you use all the ones that you currently have? No. Then what's the matter if you're going to use it or not? Good point. And no, I don't actually talk to myself with that same dialogue. That's just the way that it goes rolling around in my head. So that's the conundrum that I run into when I don't have something that's really screaming at me that I want or desire for some weird reason. And I think I've even put out a video here recently. Well, I'll just say recently. In the somewhat-ish near past, where I talked about the next guns to purchase, and I had a list of a couple, and you know what? I don't think I've bought any of them. Matter of fact, I've bought a couple guns since then, or traded for a couple guns since then. I don't think any of those were ones that I traded for, which is, typically how I go. Like, if I do make a purchase, a lot of times it's spontaneous. Because when I sit down and try to think about what I want next, this is the circle that I go in. I know, I'm very, very messed up. I know. I have a lot of really weird things happen up here. You heard it from me first. But that's how it goes. So what out there is screaming to you? Give me some ideas to ponder on, to lay down and think about when I'm trying to put myself to sleep in my melatonin-induced state. Throw some options my way, because really, I don't know of much really screaming at me. And I want to buy up some Milsurp stuff because I've seen it over and over again. The Milsurps come and then they go and then they just skyrocket price-wise and then you can't ever find anything. So I would like to buy up some Milsurp stuff, but then it's like, oh God, am I going to use it? Is it going to be something that I enjoy? Do I even have room in the safe for stuff like that? Because I've got 3 safes that are full now, and most of the time I use whatever is in the front of the safe when I open it, because that's my most commonly used items. Anyways, I know, first world problems, I get it. But it legit is the way my mind works and the way things operate. And then the thought of adding a gun that is chambered in something that I don't have, oh, Lord have mercy. Just look at the die sets. Like, come on. And then you got them in the boxes over there still. Just, oh, Lord have mercy. Just tolling up. I'm going to fix my light here. Tolling up, dying up, and for a new cartridge, getting all the brass, because I'm one of those guys, like, I have to have. I'm not okay just having 100 pieces of brass for something that I reload for. I have to have a stockpile of it. I'm not okay just having 10, 20 rounds of something, even if I never shoot it. Like, I've got boxes and boxes of 6.5 Carcano. I haven't shot that rifle in years. Matter of fact, probably the last time was when I made a video with it. But I'm not okay not having plenty of projectiles, different powder options, stuff like that. So when I say if I'm going to get into reloading a new cartridge, it's whole hog, baby. We're going to go full hog with it. And really, my little gun room here is so congested with bullets, brass. I got a whole 6-foot tall shelf over here, 3 foot wide, with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shelves on it, stacked plumb full of just brass. I've got shelves over there, same thing, of just bullets. I've got bullets stacked out here. I've got bullets all in the back of this cabinet here. Just projectiles. Now, I've even got them just randomly sitting around in between my shelf and this cabinet in the floor. So, logistically, it's becoming tough to add a whole lot more when I'm talking about cartridges, calipers, different chamberings. It's just what it is. But yeah, I'm definitely curious what is pulling at your heartstrings right now for your next purchase, because I'm blank, guys. I'm drawing a blank. I really can't pinpoint anything that's just screaming at me. What is screaming at you? That's what I want to know. So anyways, hope you enjoyed your little trip through the mind of a madman here. And until next time, guys, stay tuned.